Hey there, Sooperspazz here, and welcome back to Let's Play Long War Beta 15 Ironman Impossible. This is going to be a weird mission. I can feel it already. I'm not using very many battle scanners. Only got one on this mission. I'm wondering if I should possibly bring more, but I want medkits because this mission can get hairy if things go awry. I'm wondering if I should switch one on Williams. Or put one on Zhang, even though battle scanners on gunners are sketchy at best. Kind of want to keep him with that health, though, in case things go wrong. He does have will to survive, though. Yeah, that's a good question, man. What do you do? Do you want the scans or you want the health? Now let's do the scans. I mean, we have the motion tracker, but that can only get us so far. Okay, are you ready? Let's do this thing. Let's bring this nerd home. I mean, scientist home. It's okay for me to call him a nerd because I am a scientist too. I work in a lab, for Pete's sake. Hey, welcome back, Rattler. We needed you. Big time.
Listen up. We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian interior for the next operation.
We were just here. Yeah, we were just here. We just did an Exalt operation on this place. That's right. And it sucked. Well, now I'm just going to be bitter the whole time because this is going to remind me of how terrible the Exalt mission went. Okay, it went fine. We just injured our... it could have been worse. Our operative could have died. But they didn't, so... Sooperspazz 1, Exalt 0. I guess at this point it's Sooperspazz 3, Exalt 0.
The Council believes Dr. Marazuki's research to be extremely valuable. They're requesting we escort him safely to the evac point.
So how do we want
Big
to
Sky will
do
be in position
this?
to make the pickup at the other end of the facility.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways we can.
Objective updated.
But now, Thin Men used to, and I say this like with a grimace on my face because they used to drop in behind us. But now, instead, they drop in, I think, randomly, so it doesn't really matter where we go to try and find them.
Commander.
I mean, I'm still gonna go back this way because it's one of the
My
better
efforts here have been focused on studying the alien flight paths,
says
in the hopes of determining exactly where it is they came from.
spot them from. Okay, thank you, Dr. Marazuki.
That's affirmative.
So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and, I guess I can motion scan somewhere. Maybe up against this wall would be smart, and I can get an idea of what surrounds us in general. So let's do that. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay, pod's out that way. So nothing straight ahead so far, but pod's out that way. And really, on this map, it can be anything now. It can just be whatever our imagination, whatever our thoughts desire, that's what it'll be.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay, Corrina Kearns, maybe go back here in case there are Thin Men drop-ins back there. However unlikely that may be. At least at this point, we have that squad size upgrade too. You get your head down, buddy. So that's good.
Roger.
You Overwatch.
I've got my eyes on.
You do pretty much nothing. I don't think the scout's really gonna help us much. Well, scout could go this way, I guess. Start working our way back there. Overwatch.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Steady, even though we're probably not gonna open that door anytime soon. Open this door. And then Overwatch.
Roger.
Also Overwatch. Rocketeer, oh yeah. What do you do with that at a time like this? Put her up against the door so she can shoot a Thin Man that possibly comes our way? How I used to do this mission, and it might seem kind of crazy, I used to move everybody around the back, which might not be such a good idea now that I know there are pods right there. So depending on how they move, we will think about that. But where to put the Rocketeer? That is a good question. Almost as good a question as where to put the gunner, but the gunner's going here. So the Rocketeer will go up front with the sniper, I think. And at least we'll get ready to open that door. You can open this one for now. We'll just defend our back in case.
Hostiles are headed your way.
Nope,
Strike
it
One.
was no
Prep
good.
for contact.
Excuse? I hope I couldn't see those. Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh, God, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. If it's like that glitch, oh, no. Because oh, gosh. Oh, okay, so here's the thing. I've had it happen on this map before, and this sucks. I've had it happen on this map before where Seekers will activate
From what
without...
I've observed so far, it's clear the aliens have developed a propulsion system that allows for faster than light travel.
Anyway, as I was saying, what they do... Oh, and that sucks. What they do is they activate without me actually knowing they activated. I've done this before. Like, they'll get a peek through walls, because this map, I guess, doesn't have very good walls. So they'll see right through. And then they'll be able to get to Dr. Marazuki without actually having to activate. And they'll go invisible, and then they'll strangle him, and that's game over. So that's fun and fair. But hopefully that's not a thing that happens this round. I would love it if it weren't a thing that happens.
Aye, aye.
As for everybody else, I'd love to watch out for that Thin Man. I don't know where he's going to wind up going, though. He could either flop down the back or he could flop down the front. Either way, it's not good. We don't want him doing that. We don't want him shooting Dr. Marazuki. Well, the Seekers can't go through these doors, and if they do, we'll know. But I don't think Seekers can open doors anyway. So we're just going to Overwatch everybody in hopes that the Thin Man does come through the back, which is our really only exposed spot.
On Overwatch.
And with this many people on Overwatch, hey, we're too big to fail, really.
I'm watching for them.
That was me knocking on wood, in case you weren't aware. Oh yeah, he's out there. What in Hell's Kitchen? Okay, so they didn't activate, but also they're right up in Dr. Marazuki's shit right now. Good shot, everybody. So 2 Seekers, a Thin Man, and our sniper's steadied at least. So, yeah, we don't want them in Marazuki's shit. Imagine if we had that one second wave option. Oh, they're coming and they're mad. Well, folks, looks like an old-fashioned hold the fort scenario, where we sit here and we hold the fort and hope to God Marazuki does not get killed. I love those scenarios, don't you? Anyway, we heard a door kick open, and I'm going to only assume that that can be that door right there, so we're probably going to get more contact on our ass in a very, very rapid manner. Now, Nintendoh Weirdo doesn't have shit at this point, and if I put her there, then she won't have cover either.
I find myself wondering how far these creatures have traveled to undertake this invasion.
I find myself wondering how
The
you're going to
resources
survive this
involved are
mission, because I don't
staggering.
think there's really any safe place for you. Because if a Thin Man just hops down back here, then that's that for you, Marazuki. Sorry, thanks for playing. We'd have really loved to keep you, but unfortunately that's just not how the world works. Well, our sniper's not in the worst spot ever, though she kind of is, because that chance to hit is atrocious. Do I want to block the door? Probably. But I also want to prevent any Thin Men from... Yeah, no, actually blocking the door sounds pretty good right now. And then overwatching? We really only have that door to worry about now. What about this door? Is that door still closed? Looks closed to me. Still might not be bad. Well, we don't want to block it there because a Thin Man is coming. So why don't we block it with the Rocketeer? And then now you can't see that. Oh, okay. Sure. Why not? And we don't want to leave these guys up against the wall either. That's just not cool, man. That is just not cool, bro. And I take it you're not going to be able to see anything because... Oh, man. And I was just getting to think that we'd actually have a chance here. Okay, well, we still have to watch the back because of Thin Men coming in and sniping Marazuki. But we also can't sit here either because of Thin Men coming this way and sniping us. Oh, what a cruel world we live in. Okay, Craig Kearns. Actually, do I trust Craig Kearns to make that? Well, no one else is going to be able to make that shot. Craig Kearns has good mobility.
Affirmative.
Yeah, you can try to take that Seeker out. Yeah, 41. It's flying, I guess, technically. Good show. Good shot. We could always use a grenade. Or try to shotgun it, depending on if we can see it from here.
Okay.
Which is iffy at best. Ah, damn it. Of course. Of course we can't. Okay, well, let's use the motion tracker to try and figure out what is exactly ailing us. Oh. There's another thing out there, too. Probably the other Thin Man, if I had to guess. Well, now since you're not doing anything, I'd
I got my
Overwatch.
eyes on.
Well, that's good. That's good news, then. Because that means the Thin Man's not on the roof. Instead, he has decided... Oh, no, that's the So the Thin Man is either right up here on the roof. Okay, that's fine. That means Marazuki could take a more backwards position, and we can maybe stay on this wall. We just really need to kill that Seeker. Who's going to be able to do that for me? Probably Zhang.
Going there now.
He does have heat, and he does have flush. But can we have anybody maybe back that up for him? I'd really like Heather Williams to Overwatch. We also have an assault and running gun, but I'd rather not use that yet either. Because it's going to get hairy in here. And when I say hairy, I mean it. Okay, you're going to overwatch. Because a rocket's not going to do us much good at this point. You might have to flush. Depending on what Kearns can do, but at this rate, Kearns can't do much. No, she can run and gun here. Unless we activate outside more people. But I think I like that idea.
Moving to firing position.
I mean, we know that the Thin Man's not coming behind us, or has decided not to because they can magically see the squad. I have made a mistake. Okay. Now, this is what I was also thinking, because the engineer does still have his grenade. And this is full cover. So what we can do is instead we can throw a grenade at them, which might do us some more good, and then throw a smoke on the engineer with somebody who has a smoke. Yeah, because that's just sucky. I don't want that. I do not want that in my kitchen. Oh god, that almost misfired.
Eat this.
Please do. Good. That's one down. Oh, Marazuki, God help you. The best you can do is hunker down and then hope you don't get hit. Williams, you're gonna overwatch. We don't have time for smoke right now. I don't even know what you're gonna do. Sit here, I guess. Get ready to snipe. Through the door. Whatever comes our way.
10-4.
Ah, God. Okay. You can see two of them. And that guy you're not gonna hit. But he can see you. That's also a problem. We might even take it out if we're lucky. We're lucky.
Kill confirmed.
Oh, God.
I'll handle it.
The one time I didn't bring a smoke on the gunner. Well, let's see whose Overwatch actually does anything. Williams did something. That's good. We needed Williams to do something. Oh, my God. It's like musical chairs, but it's not fun. Fun for babies, not for Batman. Oh, go ahead and acid me.
What the hell
Yeah,
was that?
do that. Go ahead. I got 3 medkits with her name on them. Now, who can he see from there?
Whoa.
Okay, apparently my assault. Bad news bears. What else? Okay, he's over there now. That's bad. That's just a whole lot of bad. Wait a minute. Were you the... Oh, I did do a good thing. I did bring a snapshot rocketeer. I'm not stupid today. Alright, well, considering we got hostiles outside, and it'd be very lovely... What kind of rocket are you going to be able to fire? Probably one from here would be good.
Afirmativo.
We can get even some sniper shots out there. Point... Oh, God, that is terrible scatter. Yeah, we want to get people out of that line of fire. Oh, snapshot. What are you? Are you a perk or an abomination? I don't know. Well, Kearns gonna want to heal. I think this counts as being in the heal zone,
Copy that.
while also being out of the blast zone. Okay, good. Get rid of that acid.
Come on, you'll be back in the fight ASAP.
You need to get out of that acid and do something with your life, Assault. And then again, we could do something even smarter and then snapshot rocket after we know what's out there. We could blow up this cover with a grenade, which is much more pinpoint accurate and less stupid. Granted, we will destroy our one chance to get on the roof on this side, but I think we can live without that. Then again, maybe not. Then again, some focal. Yeah, but we didn't just neutralize the Assault's acid for nothing. And the Assault's not going to run away. I mean, screw it. If I was going to fire a rocket at that wall, that ladder was never meant to live. Okay, good. We can see one, and it's on Overwatch. Aha! You thought you were clever. Well, as it turns out, you're just stupid. For thinking that I wouldn't blow up my chance at the roof.
Nailed him.
What game do you think we're playing, huh? Alright, Marazuki. Well, you managed to survive round 1. But can you survive round 2? Well, that's a question I don't even know the answer if we can survive round 2. Because even if we go outside, then what? Then what are we dealing with? What powers are we going to have to contend with out here? Frightening, terrible things? Because we know one assault's... We know once? Okay, how many Thin Men do we have to deal with? We have the one on the roof. The one in that Seeker pod. All Seekers are dead, though. Those are all dead. With the one Thin Man we killed, the other Thin Man here we killed, another Thin Man, another Thin Man. So I think these are the only other Thin Men left, right? Well, Scout, do what you're supposed to do and Scout. Well, I don't see any others. We can motion track for the last time and figure out what else is out there. See if we're missing anything, because I feel like I am. Oh, no, we're not missing anything. Those are the last two guys. But that guy over there is in a position where we're not going to be able to hit him. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. You're not going to be able to fire a rocket out this way, can you? No. Not really. And then as for that motion scanner telling us we got pods incoming this way. Maybe they're not incoming, I don't know, but they're coming. Coming, and they're not too pleased with our existence. Well, Marazuki's just gonna pull the shit back. He's not standing for this. But he's not going in here because that would be dumb. But where is he going? What is Marazuki doing? Probably sitting, actually, right here would be very good. No one can see him from there. Get inside, Marazuki. Don't move. That would be very unwise. Why don't we move up here with Williams and reload? Because we're not going to be able to... Actually, should we try and get a smoke out there? No, that's not going to work. It doesn't go through walls. Unless we cheat. We can maybe glitch this. Kearns already used his turn, and you're the only other one with smokes. We can try. I don't know if it'll happen, though. Probably not like this. We'll just have to give him something else to shoot at, like an assault. I don't like that. I don't like them odds. But them's the only odds we got. So let's try and glitch it through the wall.
Smoke out.
I mean, you're glitching through the wall just fine, so that does not bode well for the... No, we didn't do it. Okay, it's cool. We didn't need to do it anyway. Now it's the assault's time to do some stuff. Some fun stuff. Have some fun assault. Well, you're not running that way because that's just more acid. You just got out of the acid. Oh, what the hell? What the hell do you do? Rocketeer's not doing anything too useful. You can run up here and get a rocket ready to go.
Yeah, boy.
And at the same time be in smoke. Gunner can't suppress that guy, I don't think.
I'm moving to that
Unless you
position.
can see from here. No, not so much.
Watching for
Well,
activity.
we'll overwatch anyway. Where to put the assault then? Can the assault get up on the roof? No. Jeez, okay. And what was that motion scanner like again? You're probably gonna get shot, weirdo, I'm sorry. We only got one over there. And I think as long as we don't go beyond this point, we should be alright. Let's see what you can do. I mean, what kind of shot do you have against him?
I'm on the move.
If any shot at all. 64%. And then you have a lot of health, Corrina Kearns. You don't have... Well, I'd go for it. Oh, thank God. Woo! Oh, okay, we need to retreat now. Get back in the building. Shut up, don't move. We got aliens coming our way, and we are not prepped to kill them. Who's dropping in on me, huh? Who's paying old Sooperspazz a visit? Of course it is. Of course it's a roof thin man. Why wouldn't it be? Well, now we have a conundrum. Where to put Marazuki without him getting shot? Probably this back corner here, and then setting up everybody around the room in Overwatch position. We'll deal with this drop-in before anything else. Sit down, Marazuki. You're not going anywhere. Williams can Overwatch... Oy. From here would be good. She'll have a very full range of motion this way. Overwatch.
Aye, aye.
Nintendoh Weirdo can sit here.
Done.
And we're just kind of hoping that they come in the way we want them to. Ooh, Kearns can't really go anywhere good. Unless she runs and guns. I mean, there's no meld on this mission, so we have no reason to not take our time. Let's put you here.
Roger that.
Yeah, I hate how the aliens are kind of psychic and can tell where I'm gonna put my soldiers. It's really stupid. But I guess if I can tile scan, they can tile scan too. It's only fair.
Going in for the kill.
Alright, loose the goose. Run and gun,
Rolling
Overwatch. We're not going to use it for anything else today. Now, where do you want to go? Here
On
might be
task.
good. And then for you, put you here in
Boy.
Overwatch. In case, I don't know if it's going to come down the
Poniendo
front or the
en
back.
I'll be
Zhang can
watching.
handle the front.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Ooh, yeah, good question. What to do with the sniper? Overwatch also with a pistol? And then the medic too, what do you do? Because that cover's no good if it comes down this way. This cover might be good. Overwatch with you, Overwatch
Moving
with
to
you.
Overwatch.
Why don't you sit maybe here?
On my way.
Pistol watch?
I'm on it.
Yeah?
On Overwatch.
Yeah, okay, let's try it. See if he takes the bait. He has taken the bait, but he... Oh. No, you don't. Covering fire. And it's a long shot. It's a miss. Oh, you little dick. You avoided all my Overwatch because you weren't stupid. Well, at least you acided. As your last move that will ever... Well, you just made a big mistake. That wasn't smart for you. Okay, let's see. We should probably think about getting people promoted too. Wait, Corrina. Oh no, you're not close. Zhang just got promoted too, so he's not close. And Vasquez could use a promotion. Ooh, she could. She might get one if I do this very, very, very carefully. Well, let's try. Jack Watson too could try. But we don't want to crit him. We don't want to go too crazy. That's already kind of crazy. Let's see. Yeah, you're not going to get promoted, but we could try, like, doing some crazy stuff right now.
I'm on the move.
We could try... This might not kill you. With especially because he's got a thing. You know, that thing. Yeah, this won't kill him. Perfect. And then Vasquez should be able to finish this off easy, right? Maybe. Do it, Vasquez. Yeah. See, Anna Vasquez? You do snipe things, sort of. Okay.
Position
Now you sit
confirmed.
here.
I have
You
it
still got
covered.
things coming in from the front, and I don't want to party with them. Oh, there's a drop in. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What does that mean, huh? What's that supposed to mean, huh? Why did you do that, huh? What's going on, huh? Am I to believe that
Solid copy.
that wasn't a drop in? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to pull on me, huh? I'm not gonna fall for this. This is not, it's not a game I'm gonna play with you. Don't you dare.
I'm on the move.
Not today. Marazuki, head down.
Roger.
Overwatch.
I've got my eyes on.
You hunker. You're not out of the acid yet. Overwatch.
Guardia, por supuesto.
Now that's interesting. What are we gonna do about this guy on this side? Try overwatching against him, I guess?
I'm
I
covering
don't know if
that
we'll see
area.
him. Yeah, I don't know.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Don't know what we're gonna be able to do.
On Overwatch.
Am I to believe that that is not
That's affirmative.
a drop-in right now? Because that is crazy talk.
Moving out.
That is pure crazy talk.
Roger. I've got my eyes on. Scanning.
All right. What is going on? What's with the drop-ins, huh? They gotta end sometime. Maybe it wasn't a drop-in. Maybe I'm crazy. Well, the scout's out of our acid now, which means we should start using that battle scanner to figure out what's going on out here, and if it's safe to move onto the roof. Is it safe to do anything? Find out this time. Huh! Nope. This just in. Not safe. Well, actually, it might be safe because we can get... Oh, no, because the roof gives extra sight, I believe. My other question is, where the hello kitty is that thin man? The one that was, you know, already activated. Where's he running? What's his game? Why can't I see him? Okay. Well, we can't really take the roof just yet. Or at least I don't want to now. Is it safe to move here? Yeah, it looks safe to move here.
Moving.
It better be. God, I hope I can't see through walls. Oh, this is scary stuff right here.
Heading out.
I should block the door in case.
That's affirmative.
On
Overwatch with you. Steady with you.
I feel it,
Overwatch.
Commander. Moving.
I do not know what is coming my way, and I don't like that.
Marchando.
Yeah, Marazuki, you just wanna stay in the corner. Don't move unless they can punch through walls. We're okay. We are okay. We are okie dokie.
I'm on the move.
You
Poniéndome en
Overwatch.
guardia.
You Overwatch. You
Fire deal,
Overwatch.
Commander.
I don't know where anything is, and that's not good.
Heading there now.
They got me in the dark here.
Moving to Overwatch.
Oh, what are they doing? Please don't move forward. Please don't move forward. Please don't move forward. Please don't move forward. That's 2 pods. There's 2 separate pods. It's so there's a pattern here I'm recognizing. It's 2 Seekers, 1 Thin Man, I think, is the name of the game. Okay, now we can take the roof kind of safely, I think. If we want. And I kind of want to. Yeah, we didn't expect greatness from those shots.
Ooh, that is
Ajustando
not good.
tiro.
No, it rarely ever is good.
Aliens
There he
detectados.
is. But he's not activated by me. Okay. Well, we can get on the roof pretty safely. So hell, let's do that. Oh, Williams has suppression. Oh, very nice. Okay, get up
I'm
there.
on the move.
Not today. Not today, compadres. No. Well, what can you see? See either those 2, or you can suppress that guy. The engineer can maybe throw a grenade. All right. Oh, that's right. These are the reasons I have rockets. 2.5 scatter. And I should probably scatter that away from myself so I don't hit my own soldiers. Maybe even try getting the assault up onto the roof before we try that. So it's just even that more safe. Why, you run a gun?
Moving to firing position.
Running gun up to the corner. I feel like that's a
Moving
good
out.
choice. Get up there. And together we can take this Thin Man down. We are the champions now, Williams. Okay, anyway, yeah, rocket seems like a good investment right now. I wasn't steadied, but when am I ever?
Disparo cohete.
I have heat, so I've got nothing to lose. I had something to lose. Will to Survive actually came in clutch there. Okay, well that sucks. It looks like we're using another nade. Or trying to shoot them to death. What a travesty. That rocket right there. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. We'll know next time to
Throwing
steady.
grenade.
Heat grenades, go! Heat grenades, bad. I can flush one. If we can kill that Thin Man, I can flush one. Can we kill that Thin Man, actually? What are our chances on that guy? 76, and for you... 66, another clutch shot, maybe? Let's try it. Very good. Ooh, I almost want to finish that off with Williams. Possible. Ah, if only I was here. Now, we don't want to go there. That's a bad move, because we will get spotted. And now this is only half cover, so that's even worse. And our scout can't do anything. Scout's not in a great position either. I mean, we could try it. I'd go for a 76 or suppress him. Yes, good. Okay, that's a Thin Man down. Now we just have to deal with these yahoos here. Okay, let's flush one of them. Let's flush that guy. We have 100% and a pretty much guaranteed a kill. Oh my god. Flush could have just killed that one without any trouble at all. And now Kearns, you want to try getting some experience here? Because medics rarely do get kills. So this would be a good chance for you to get one if you were going to. And you did it. Good work.
Nailed
Okay,
him.
we're in a good position now. You're not really. But when are you ever, sniper? When do I ever put my snipers in good position? Not usually. Pretty rarely, actually.
Running.
Oh, wait, well, now you're going to go there. Because I'm pretty sure we only have one more pod to deal with. Well, aside from that one other guy. Marazuki, you're just going to stay here. Unfortunately, we don't have smokes either. Well, Scout's going to get here to prepare to go on the roof. And Overwatch, I guess.
Aye, aye.
We're not sure what that roof guy's gonna do. Ah, more company. Love that. Especially when I'm not ready for it. And that guy just started moving without my provocation. Oh man!
Oh, damn it.
I know, right? I was really riding on that shot. Well, now it's roof time. For everybody who was not on the roof before, you are now on the roof. Congratulations. What is this garbage here? Okay, well I'm gonna assume that's the roof,
Copy that.
so I'm not gonna let that stop me. Engineers another grenade, which is nice. Kearns cannot quite get on the roof because I think somebody's in the way. Smoke on the roof would be good though. Sniper is in position, though she does not have Lone Wolf, and she's pretty much just a sitting duck. Engineer, not quite a sitting duck, but he doesn't really have anything else to use his grenades on. Oh, man. What do you do then? We've still got a lot against us. Ugh, God. Do I really have the balls to do this twice? That's a better scatter than the last one. And it might just take care of some problems for me if I can move everybody out of the way. But am I really that much of a... Am I that stupid? Come on. I can't possibly be childish enough to believe that that would work twice.
On my way.
But I mean, I am pretty stupid, so... Put Zhang here, right? That would be pretty out of range of the rocket. And hopefully, some other folk... Damn it, you still can't get on the roof. Well, you could provide a possible roof smoke. Which is good. I'm gonna need you to do that, actually.
Location.
So we can have 2 shots with Heather Williams. I'm sorry, did you not get a move again? Okay, good. Provide roof smoke. Do this sick glitch. I love this sick glitch. It's messed up and wrong.
Clouds away.
Why, I love it, of course, but... Yeah. Now all our roof people in half cover have cover. And now Anna Vasquez. Oh, except for our sniper. That's not a good place for a sniper to be. Not right now, especially. Yeah. She does have snapshot, though. She can't do much with it because, you know, low mobility. Snipers, am I right? Just go here. It's safe for you there. Oh, you can still see them. Well, that's nice. Alright. Let's hope this doesn't fail. It's too big to fail, really. They always are. Snapshot's a hell of a perk, ladies and gentlemen. A hell of a perk. It sucks, is what I'm trying to say. Well, now Zhang can't see the other... You can't see anything. Zhang's out of luck there. Yeah, I guess I'll flush one of them. I'll flush the guy who's in the air, because because the other guy's an easy meet. Good. Somebody else can take that. Actually, I can even get the sniper ready for another shot next turn, so you can't take that, but you can take that. 76, ew. Ugh, gross. Yeah, never mind. Sniper might have to take that. Marazuki's not taking that.
Damn it.
Maybe somebody on the roof might have to take that. 61 or 61. Well, let's go with the guy who's closer. We don't need to do a smoke. Good hit.
Got no ammo.
Yeah, reload.
Reloaded.
Love to suppress him, but no such luck. And a 1% and a 1%. What about pistols? Got anything? 10% and 8%. Wow. Good shots right there. Now, of course, we have a 1%, but Kearns has Gunslinger, which means we should have actually pretty decent chances to hit, and I would do that. Yeah, that's good. One thin man down. Now, you can't actually see that other guy. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, no, but you can. Oh, no, you can't. Nah, shit. Oh, God. He's going to get Marazuki, isn't he? If he's a smart one. Well, we only have one choice now. It's pistol watch time.
I'm on it.
And then hope that other seeker doesn't,
Get me the hell out of here.
Ah, you suppressed the Overwatch. But now the Seeker has free reign. Ah, it's just gonna shoot. Thank you. Thank you, based Seeker AI. Thank you for not knowing where Marazuki was. Now we can either suppress. Actually, I can do both. I can shoot at him and suppress him. So if one fails, I can just do the other, and then yeah, one failed, so I can just do the other. Now it's no big deal.
Missed the target.
Man, that was close.
Aye, aye. Suppressing, Commander.
That could have been pretty bad.
Negative
Does
ammo.
suppressing a suppression work? It seems like it did. Alright, Kearnsy, what do you want to do? Do you want to get another kill so you can get promoted and make me happy? I mean, you're not going to get promoted this mission, but you might eventually, and that's what counts. So why don't you go here and shoot it at close range? Close range? Crazy talk. Who does that? Me. I do. Good hit.
Dead and gone.
Stealth units taken care of. Well, now if I double suppressed it, surely that would work.
Moving out.
Surely that would be fine. I mean, it looks like it's still overwatching, which is a shame. But a shame I can do nothing about right now. Engineer, you can't really do much this turn, so you're just gonna move there. Marazuki, you just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a very good job at it. Now I can try flushing him, which might trigger that suppression to hit. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, sick combo, guys.
Damn it.
Sick
Enemy is
combo.
still alive.
Is he gonna run closer
My
though?
weapon's
That
spent.
would be good. Ooh, that would be good.
I
wouldn't
need
it?
additional ammo.
Because we don't have running gun, right? Oh, we can go here and still get a kind of good kill on it. And hell, the scout's got moves too. And hell, the sniper can see it now, I think. Once we move, our rocketeer.
Boy.
Ooh. Might even be worth moving Mr.
Aye, aye,
Clean if
Commander.
the sniper can get a shot. Ooh, sniper can get a shot. We can get Lone Wolf on this thing. Yeah, 40%. We can move that up to a 50.
I'm all over it.
We have hollow. We do not have hollow. That's better than nothing. Do it. Nice. Strategy.
Ready to engage.
That's what this episode is going to be called.
Lista para atacar.
This is crazy.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I think we're pretty clear. Let's try putting you here. This actually might be
Headed
pretty
there
good
now.
cover for that. Kearns, stay with
I
Marazuki.
feel, Commander.
He's scared and alone. He doesn't know what's
Heading to
going
that
on.
Location. Eyes on the prize.
Keep it real with an Overwatch.
Scanning.
Oh, Zhang, that's right.
I'm covering
Okay.
that
About to
area.
heat up over there, Striker.
Yeah, it is.
X-rays are making their way to your
We got
position.
one on the roof, which is just a whole bunch of fun. Great, cool. Now what? Marazuki's gonna want to stay down here where he can't be seen, I hope. If not, move back into full cover where he will definitely not be seen. And then move everybody else to deal with this
I'm on it,
overwatching,
Commander.
or this floater. Who's definitely gonna give us some trouble. Let's try moving up
Location
a little
confirmed.
aggressively.
Boy.
Let's try to catch this guy.
I feel, Commander. Solid copy.
That's a
If
good
they
place for you,
move,
Zhang.
They die.
Now the sniper's probably gonna be able to see him on the other roof. This corner
Heading to
might
that
even be better.
location.
Let's try overwatching
Roger,
with
I've
the
got my eyes
sniper.
on.
Yeah.
Roger
Let's
that.
see how well this
Scanning.
actually goes.
On my
I
way.
doubt well is the answer.
I'm on it.
On Overwatch.
Okay.
Recibido. Te estoy vigilando.
Well, it's all we can do, really, is hope this guy doesn't flank us and kill us, and that an Overwatch trap is an effective method for dealing with him, and it doesn't look like it is. Huh. I mean, we can run and gun up here, but I don't know if we'll like what we see. Or if any of this can even tell us where he's going to be or where he is at. It looks like he's actually right there, unless my movement range is faulty. So this might actually be good, because you can possibly run and gun in and just take him out, Corrina Kearns.
Heading to that location.
Ooh, I am a tactician today. Unfortunately, hit and run does not work with run and gun. Open up that door. See what you can see. Of course, we won't be able to see him if he is in fact there. Well, he hasn't opened any doors, which means he's either still inside.
Moving to firing position. Aye, aye, Commander. Target acquired.
Ooh, there he is. And he's not moved. Well, he's dead now. Sorry, bud. Corrina Kearns gonna give it to you. Damn it. Hate it when that happens. It's okay, Corrina. You'll be alright. We can move up in peace now. Alright. Kearns is still a bit in trouble. That's okay. Marazuki, you are almost homebound. How does it feel to be almost out of here?
Well, it feels pretty good. I did not know I would ever see the light of day
I
again.
will take care of it.
Yeah, well, Marazuki, that's what you get when you sign on with Xcom. The light of day.
Scanning.
And a little bit of gastrointestinal discomfort. But that's normal. That's what everybody gets.
I've got my eyes on.
Looks like we're almost out of this mess. And boy, it's gonna feel good when we are. One more Marazuki and we're home free. Do not let me down, my friend.
I'm on the move.
Kearns, I think you actually got out of the acid. Yeah, you're good. So you're gonna go here and
Moving to
Overwatch.
position.
Alright, you can pistol watch actually.
Okay.
Overwatch.
Keep it real back here.
I'm on
Keep it
it.
real over here. Why don't we keep it real in the truck in case they drop in? Because they will maybe drop in on top of it. That's an option too.
As you wish.
Keep it real on the other side of the door. Okay,
I'm
Overwatch.
watching for them.
Pistol watch. Hey, we even have a battle scanner we didn't use. Steady. Overwatch.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Why don't you open this door and then Overwatch? In case we get anything out in this back alley. I just love having my bases covered, don't you?
Kids, you guessed it, boys and girls. You've got hostiles
Oh,
inbound. Stay
ballsack.
frosty.
That is a pain in the nuts. Now you may notice they're not overwatching, which is different, because I may have turned that feature off. Now before you throw tomatoes at me, I feel like, and I liked the old way.
Thank you for coming to my aid. I only hope my data is beneficial to the cause.
Yeah, I know, Marazuki. It will be. Those engineers and whatnot are going to be very, very valuable.
Job's nearly
Trust
done.
me.
Clean up any remaining resistance.
Yeah, we have a
before
little
coming home.
problem with that right now,
New
actually.
objective received.
Because that dude is gonna be hassling our style. I don't even think we can get a battle scanner up there to see what he's up to. Actually, that might be not a bad idea. We can try and throw a scan up. That might not work. We gotta handle this, and we gotta handle this without dying or anybody dying. That would be the most ideal thing. So that means you need to get away, far away, very far away, to a place where that guy is not going to ever see you. Like here, for example, would be good. He's probably not going to get to you in there.
Location confirmed.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to handle him, not as a sniper. Thank God I blew that open with a rocket. Best rocket I ever made, except that one that killed the sectoid that wasn't supposed to. Well, it was supposed to, but I didn't think it would. Who else? Well, Scout, we gotta start running people up.
Time to motor.
We gotta handle this. Heather Williams might be the only one who can take it head on. But even then, that's pushing it hard. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, she's just gonna get flanked. That's a stupid idea. Join our sniper. Get up
Moving to
here,
designated
gunner,
position.
go over
I'm on the
here.
move.
We can try our damnedest to shoot him if he comes at us. Okay, Overwatch. Everybody Overwatch. I mean, I can try putting a scanner up here, but it might not do us much good. It could tell us a few things, possibly.
Signal from battle scanner.
It can tell us if he tries to do some sick flips down the side of that roof. Oh, he's doing sick flips. I don't like that. I don't like it when they do that. Okay, well, I don't think he took cover there. Let's see what we can do.
Moving.
Very good. All right, Heather Williams, finish this off for me, will ya? Williams. Okay, anyway, we actually don't have to kill this guy, mind you. This is completely, totally optional. But it's something I feel like doing. Now, running gun's not going to save our ass this time, unfortunately. We're not going to be able to see him, and Heather Williams, unfortunately, did not get a good shot off against that thin man. However, Vera Moura might be able to do this for us, and very handily, might I add. She does have snapshot, but I think a pistol may be more in order for this one. Yeah, it's a pretty good shot, actually, still. But is the pistol better? Yeah, it's better. Okay, do the pistol. Very good, Vera Moura. Send that guy wheeling.
Executed to the numbers.
We got him.
Get back here on
Operation
the double.
Cold Scientist complete. I mean, I don't know if that makes any sense. I guess he studies space. Space is cold. Space really isn't any temperature, though, because there's nothing to detect it. It just, there's a lack of things, so all you feel is nothing, and it's cold. Nothing is cold and sad. Okay, that got a little
We didn't
bit
leave anything to chance.
less
and it
happy.
paid off. Excellent work, Commander.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I did fatigue some people that probably didn't need to be fatigued, but we'll see how that goes. Great. Panic reduction, scientists, all the works.
Commander.
Where was that panic reduction in? The United States already got its panic reduction from the Xcom mission, which was very little. It's looking better, at least. But the Terra missions are just going to bring that right back up, and I don't want that. Hangar is looking okay. We're repairing Scarecrow in 6 hours. That's good. We should be good there. And we'll see what else we have to deal with. I'm going to put the last laser cannon goes on Pancake after he gets back in. And then that'll be it. Everyone will be arming or armed with good weapons. Finally. Took a while. Anyway, with that money we just got, and because I foolishly spent money on other things to build a thermo generator, I think what I'm going to do with it is buy a few things I've been wanting to buy for a while, such as reinforced armor. A lot of alloys, a lot of money, but it's probably going to be worth it, I think. Marksman scope I'm going to hold off on. I can also build a normal scope. A lot of money. I need another. At least another. Maybe 2 others. The scope for a heavy infantry would be very good. I would want one of my Rocketeer, Sniper, and Infantry. And Gunner is just an extra, but we'll figure that out. I could buy an arc thrower. I could start work on that. But is there anything else like... Ooh, yeah, the Gatling laser. That thing could be crazy good if we use it right. Hell, even the laser strike rifle is a good... actually, I think I can afford both. No, not the auto laser. The Gatling laser. Yeah. And then we can also buy a laser strike rifle for our scouts. And then that'll be it because we're out of money. We could buy another motion tracker, but I don't feel like doing that. We could buy a heater too. Don't need more phalanx right now. Smart shell pod. Oh, we don't have any shivs. That doesn't matter. Oh, I might want to build a... Oh, no. Never mind. Don't want to build a shiv. Just kidding. An alloy shiv. $214, 80 alloys. How useful would that be? Because even if I just undid everything I just did. That's a question. Do I want an alloy shiv? Probably not right now. I'm not feeling it. And I don't think are they ready immediately? I don't know. It might be pretty useful for Gangplank, though. We'll see. Well, tell me what you think, you know? Is a shiv a good idea? Especially an alloy shiv. Alright, so anyway, let's keep scanning. Ah, great. See, this is what I'm talking about. The game likes to pepper you up right before the big old important missions come up, and, well, let's hope
Commander,
it's not...
we've picked up multiple requests for assistance.
God.
Abductions in progress are marked on the hologram.
You rascal, you. You game, you Xcom. Okay, well, that's interesting. That is very interesting, because now I wanted to use Spider Watson for both Confounding Light and Gangplank, which I think I'm still going to do. So I'm going to fatigue him on Confounding, or on Gangplank. As for everybody else, depending on what this map is... Montreal, Canada, swarming, yeah, but what kind of map? Urban, large, single building that will require entry, great. Okay, yeah, that's something. And nobody's really back in a few hours, so we're out of luck there. We are out of luck there, which sucks. Because now we're gonna have to fatigue or use some squad that's not gonna be fit for a swarming abduction. Totally forgot about this. I was gonna buy tactical officers before Gangplank, so I forgone the Gatling laser, and I'm gonna go ahead and buy tactical officers. I also sold a few more things on the black market, gray market. No big deal. They're just a few corpses and Illyrium. We have a very large abundance of Illyrium right now, and we're going to have even more after Gangplank if it's successful. So let's buy tactical officers and see who we can promote, actually. Oh, do I have to actually go to the barracks for that? How does this work? Ah, there it is. Officer promotions. Lieutenant. Who is going to make Lieutenant? Well, that's the thing about this is, oh, God Cop can, but I don't want to do that because I have to mech her. Karen can. Patient Lambeaver can't. I think you have to be corporal or above. Yeah, you do. So that's a good question. Kakiwa, no. Oh, that's a good question. Who's going to stay in infantry forever? I mean, Overwatch infantry aren't the worst thing in the world to put it on. And hey, I might even put it on Kelshmo because he's one of my highest ranked dudes. And he's got pretty decent... No, he's got terrible will. I don't know if that would help either. I think you want to kind of have high will on infantry. On an officer. But none of my infantry really have high will. But infantry are the best you can do for officers. It's just you want to do more of a crit damage or tank infantry as opposed to Overwatch suppression. Because, well, they're going to be suppressing or overwatching at the end of their turn, not commanding. But this might be the best chance we got. We're not doing danger. What did I make Hartman? I think she's Overwatch right now. Let me check. Barracks, view soldiers. Karen Hartman, what do you look? She is... Yeah, I was stupid and made her Overwatch. Okay, well, then that's a thing. That's funny. I'd really like to promote some people. Well, there's another thing you can do. You can make concealment scouts pretty good officers because the command does not take away from concealment. But if you're going to send them on a covert operation, that kind of defeats the point because you need somebody to command you, and if you can't do it to yourself, well, then you're out of luck. But command on a concealment scout would be very good for a covert operation. I need to think about how that's going to work. Harge is a good candidate, although gunners don't make such good officers anymore because of they suppress. But they make okay officers if you don't mind not suppressing for one turn while you command to make something else work. And I think that's another point you got to think about. Command is not something you're going to use all the time. It's something you're going to use some of the time. So if you can balance that out with, if you can make the judgment call whether a suppression or a command to kill one more alien is going to work, then that's a judgment call you can make. So I think Harja has earned at this point the officership. Now, squad receives +1 will per nationality. All units in the squad have post-mission fatigue reduced by 1 day. Yeah, that's probably the one you're going to want to take is Stay Frosty. So let's go ahead and do that. I mean, fatigue is a late game maybe not, when you have the project that reduces fatigue by half. But right now, it is a very good perk to have. My second one, I believe, is going to go to Kelshmo, even though he's an Overwatch infantry. But I think that's our best choice. Infantry are good because they can at least get an action off before they use command. And the last one goes to somebody, but I don't know who at this point. In the zone snipers are another candidate, but they have to be within visual range, and in the zone snipers aren't always, so yeah, not such a good idea. Another infantry could take the mantle though. Probably Williams actually. If I'm not gonna mech her. I could keep Williams an infantry, yeah. Or David Rice would make... I'll save it. I'll save it for somebody else, like a tank infantry or crit infantry, like David Rice, or now Darren Lies in infantry. He's going to be my tank infantry. So yeah, because he's already got pretty high will. So does David Rice. All right, we'll save that last one. But there you go. Officer promotions. All right, this is starting to look like a squad. So on this next mission, we're bringing Karen Hartman. True One Flynn, I made you an assault because you want to kill those aliens. And this, well, this is one of the best classes to do it. Unfortunately, you are a specialist going on a swarming abduction mission. Good luck. Commanding, Kasuma Nukarja, carrying a spare battle scanner. Because that's the only other person who has it. In fact, she's carrying the medkit too, along with Flynn. The two most people, well, she's not likely to die, but Flynn is likely to get decked this mission, so... Maybe not the smartest to have him have the medkit. Might want to give it to another, well, I want to switch it with Danger, actually. Give her the medkit. Because she can shoot and use it if she's next to somebody. And then give Flynn the scanner? But then again, if there's Thin Men and there's Acid, I don't know. It really does depend. Anyway, moving along. Dave Smithson coming along as an engineer. Got his trusty grenades and his trusty carbine. Our Ted Rez, another specialist scout coming on this mission. Again, close range. You're pretty much on par with Flynn. You're almost exactly the same, except one of you is an assault and can run and gun. We've also got command this mission too, so that'll be helpful if we use it right. Tettle Todd, gonna be firing hopefully very accurate rockets. Sorry for that possible pause. I was coughing and I decided to skip it because it was long. accurate rockets at the aliens. We just want good rockets. We do not want them to scatter. So that's what we're doing this for. Yumeira gonna be our saving grace in this one, sitting in the back, just getting as many accurate shots as she can off and critting the hell out of everything. Gypsy Danger, another reliable soldier with aggression, executioner, and a heavy laser rifle to deal some serious damage. This is why I want another scope, but can't have one. Not for a while. So that's the deal. That's next mission. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time. Later.